back, man. Morning podcast. Just finishing up our walk. Tying up all the loose ends for the Idaho, Montana, British Columbia. Got the lockbox installed in the Jeep. It's gonna be one hell of a trip, guys. Wait till you see the trailer loaded up. Professionally loaded with everything. 2 mountain bikes, dirt bike, and a street bike. The street bike will have its own little spot. Nothing rubbing against it, nothing touching it. Just 6 tie down straps and a safety strap. And it will be locked to the frame with 2 of my best U-locks. So through the swing arm, there's a hollowed out spot on the swing arm that you can throw the U-bolt through. You need 2 U-bolts, one to go through the frame of the trailer and one to go through the frame of the bike, and then they'll connect to each other. You just can't walk off with it. The wheel lock for the trailer is coming. It'll go in one of the green bags. So when you do get a campsite, no one can take off with your trailer. I mean, you're not going to have your bikes or anything loaded on the trailer. They're all going to be unloaded and locked to the side of the trailer like a ball and chain. Street bike will be chained. I'm going to take one of the big chains, put it in the green bag, and it'll be chained to the track bar in front of the Jeep, or the tie rod bar, or both of them, whatever one's easier, you know what I'm saying? That'll be very, very secure, and it'll be underneath the cover. If I'm using the street bike, the dirt bike will be there. If I'm using a dirt bike, the street bike will be chained to the track bar. It won't be going anywhere. And we will be definitely loaded for bear every which way up but under and loose. Every direction. Stop. Good boy. We'll be loaded for bear every which way direction but loose. We'll have the Walther PPK and the Glock 19. We won't be taking the rifles with us. I'm going to look into there's an apparatus that holds, I ordered it before on Amazon, and I was going to install it in my other Jeep, but there was no way to do it on my other Jeep. But there is a way to do it on this Jeep. There's actually 2 holes in the roll bar above the rear doors, and you can bolt it. You can bolt it down. Either I would like to bolt it above the roll bar, but I don't think you can do that. But you certainly can bolt it below. And you might be able to lock in your 2 guns. It carries, there's neoprene padded like clamps that the gun rests in. It's a 2-gun mount, and you just put the gun in there and you strap it in. Neoprene pads on both, wherever the gun is held. You know, obviously the scope has to go to the outside on both guns, and it's viable. I'll take a look into it, and it might be something where you can take your guns, and your guns will always be with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's not too many places in the world you can plink, but I would imagine Yellow Pine, you could do some plinking up there if you want to. We'll probably make it to Yellow Pine too. Even with 80 miles of dirt road, which would be brutal dust on the bike, but you would clean the bike. You know what I'm saying? You would get river water, 4, 5, 6 gallons, and you would clean it down, get all that dirt and dust off of it, if that were the case. We'll see. We've got a lot of good things going to happen. A lot of good riding. I've got my Idaho Trail Forks maps all updated and everything, so I'll know where, and Montana and British Columbia. I'll know where all the good trails are. So we'll be doing some planning, some map planning, where we're going to head to, what we're going to do. I would say though mostly Montana and Idaho, and there's going to be some grizzly bear country up there too. So you'll have to set up. The dog won't be with me all the times, but you will be able to set it up to where the dog can. You're going to have him chained to the center of the bottom of the Jeep, and all of your food, of course, will be inside of the Jeep, even the refrigerator. But you will set it up so that the bear perhaps is not going to be able to access the dog that easy. And the bear also has to anticipate that there's a human somewhere. So he's not going to fuck around too much. The dog will be able to retreat underneath the Jeep and be in a safe zone. I'm going to put the bins so that underneath the Jeep is not very accessible to a big black bear per se, but it will be accessible to the dog. So something we're going to do, to make it safer for Bucky. He'll have a safe, a panic room, if you will, a safe zone. No bear's going to fuck around, or cougar or anything like that. It's just too dangerous. Like I said, with 2 dogs, it's a no-brainer. But with 1 dog, there can be issues. But if you cover all your bases, there shouldn't be an issue, because the wild animal has got to figure there's a human around somewhere. And with a Jeep like that, he's got to be loaded for bears. So let's get the fuck out of here. This guy's fucking nuts. Anyways, well, we're going to shut down this video. And today this is Friday. So we're going to do some of this delivery stuff this morning. Fridays is a good catering day. So I'm not going to tell you the company or anything like that. That's the less people that know about it, the better. So we won't be expulging that information. But in any case, we are going to go to the car wash today with Bucky. He's got chicken for the next 6 or 7 days. He had chicken in his dinner yesterday. He loved it. I've probably got 1 more sandwich off that chicken. That was a small chicken. And then the rest of it is his. He gets all the thigh meat. He gets all the wing meat. I debone it. Take all the bones out. He gets all the skin, all the chicken fat. He gets everything except the bones. So, I peel off just the breast meat for myself, and like I said, he gets the rest of it after I debone it, of course. It's a supplement to his dry food. It makes him eat his dry food better. Everything is much better when you add the chicken to his dry food. You can see he ate pretty much all of his dry food. When he eats that much of his dry food in the chicken, he's got a balanced diet. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this one up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be busy this morning. So what I do is I keep this door unlocked, because when I do get one of those catering orders, you want to be able to fly real quick and go and have having that door unlocked helps me fly quicker. I'm getting this down to where I can get out of here quick. If you take too much time to leave, they'll snatch the catering order from you and give it to someone else. So that's why you have to be ready to go. I had a good one yesterday. Office, it was quite a big order from a pizza place, a big salad, 4 big giant pizzas, a bucket of wings, buffalo wings, whatever you call it, garbage, with ranch dressing. And this particular caterer company, you don't just drop it off and leave. You have to set it up on the table and make sure they have set up. They had dishes and forks and spoons and all that stuff. Napkins had to be with it, which was all included from the pizza place, of course. But you have to set it up on their table so that they can access it and do their thing. And I did pretty good. I guess thinking about it now, I didn't want to touch the plates with my hands, but I should have took them out of the plastic bag. I just ripped the bag open so they can access it themselves, because there was a bunch of peppers and Parmesan cheese on top of the plates. And you know what I'm saying? But next time I will take the plates out of that bag and set them down too. So, that's when you're in an office, the office people, they just want to grab that plate and go to work. You know what I'm saying? So next time I'll do it a little bit better than the way I set it up this time. That's it for this video.